So, you had some friends tell you all about how wonderful Minecraft was, and you decided to get it. It's time to play. You've never seen it before. This exact thing happened to me, I don't know, a year and a half ago, something like that. So, uh, I'm in the process of trying to persuade a person or two to come play because, hey, it's fun. Let's do this. So let's create a new world and see what the world looks like from the eyes of a brand new person. This menu is different from the last time I did stuff. That's cool. We're going to go with survival. And yeah, you could go with creative, or you could set it to peaceful so you don't get hostile mobs and so on and so forth. But if you're gonna learn to play the game, you should probably leave it on normal mode and survival. Just start right out with zombies and skeletons eating your face, and then you'll realize sooner that it's okay when they eat your face. We are not going to put that on the thingy. Let's see here. That looks like a pretty random seed to me. Flat, no, Spartan, no. Bonus chest, yeah, let's do a bonus chest, because why not? And then, of course, show coordinates. So, for new people, I always recommend show coordinates. The bonus chest, that's really up to you. You don't really need a bonus chest, but it can be nice because you're going to have a little bit of food in there. You're going to have 4 saplings of some kind of tree. If you start out on an island somewhere where there's no trees, it's probably good to have a bonus chest. But the coordinates is really important because you want to know where your house is. I get lost on a semi-regular basis, so I always make sure I put in show coordinates. So pretty much everything else doesn't really matter. Simulation distance, I like having this up higher. Simulation distance is how far away the world will load. So if this is at 4 chunks, that means you can see about 16 blocks away from you. I'm sorry, 16 times 4 is some number of blocks, is 64. 12 chunks means you can see farther. So the world is just plain prettier. So setting this to higher when you're not playing on a realm is a great idea. So for new people, that's what I recommend. Definitely show coordinates. Bonus chest, hey, why not? And then, of course, move your simulation distance up. So there we go. Oh, there you go. 192 by 192. That's cool. Let's see if this is 96. Oh, no, 64. I said 64. Totally did. All right, so, and that's it. We can go ahead and say create. You can actually type in a seed. Oh. The seed is going to be a number between negative 4 billion and positive 4 billion, or something like that. I think it might actually be more than a billion now. You could also type in words, like type in words. I'm going to capitalize, not worlds. I'm going to capitalize that because why not? And this will be put through an algorithm, and it'll return a number. So, but you could actually do that. I don't want to. I want that to be random. Templates? What are templates? It's a good thing I'm making this video to teach new people how to do stuff. Why are you loading? I know I have internet. I don't have internet. Why do I not have internet? I do have internet. I don't understand. I don't really. Okay, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna say create new world again, just so that a random seed will spawn. Okay, so survival, normal, advanced. All right, so we're gonna click on advanced. That is, wait, the last seed started with or ended in 787. That's interesting. Guides the algorithm. Oh well, that's the seed. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we want to show coordinates, bonus map, and change, not bonus map, I'm sorry, bonus chest, and change that to 12 chunks. Okay, create. We'll just accept whatever seed that is. We don't need a specific one because we're doing only 500. Yeah, we don't need to put in a seed because we're just learning how to play. So any old seed will do. Ooh, I started in a snowy biome. Oh, and there's ice right there. Sweet. And of course, spruce. Spruce is my favorite tree ever. And there's our bonus chest. Oops, what just happened? Oh, I clicked outside the window. So here's our bonus chest. Spawn is somewhere right in here. So around 105, 405. I guess since I'm showing new people stuff, I'm going to open sticky notes. New world nodes, spawn, and then get back. The coordinates is where it says position there. So the middle number is your Y level. That's Y70. So this is a little above sea level. Sea level is like Y equals 62 or 64 or something like that. So we're a little above sea level. The ice that we're seeing right there is probably coming right directly out of the ocean, which is just going to be between me and there most likely. This is actually a pretty cool looking seed. I would totally play this. I'm not a big fan of the snow. It gets in the way and stuff, but I would definitely not argue about having all that ice available right there. Okay, so 105, 105, 705. Oops, 705. Oh, no, 405. 105, 405. Yeah, there we go. So that's world spawn. So anytime a new player joins this world, if I were to set it up, oh, it's cows. Get them, get them. All right. So new players need to keep a couple of things in mind. One of them is that you are going to start to get hungry soon, and if we can find animals and punch them until they give us food, that is a good idea. So there's our raw beef. Cooked beef is a really good food source. It's actually one of the better ones in Minecraft. I moved around the cow so that I wasn't pushing him off of the cliff. It'll be a little easier to get him. Once you get a sword of some kind, yay, I have 3 raw beefs. We're going to want to probably cook that before we eat it. So let's see, what do we got? We got all that ice. Wow, that's awesome. So this is going to be the frozen ocean biome. And then, of course, sand. We love sand. Is that a death bunny? It looked like it had red eyes. It does. But it's not a death bunny because it's not killing me. It's not a death bunny. Okay, cool. There might be some thing about the death bunny, like you have to name it or something. I don't remember. I know it's a thing. So, it's daytime right now. Where's the sun? Right there. It's going that way, so that's east. At some point, the sun goes down. It gets to be nighttime, and then when it's dark, so we get a couple of wooden tools, some of this. Oh, and it give us spruce. Good, good. We like spruce. A little bit of food. So I'm on a PC. There are 2 apples here. You can either click and then click to stack them like that. I'm going to right click. Or you can double click and it picks up all of them. So double clicking is how I picked up all 4 of the saplings at once. Double click here gets you your potatoes. The bonus chest always has a brown mushroom. And, oh, sheep are great. So we like sheep not just because we can eat them, but also because they drop wool. And in order to get the night to pass, we want to be able to sleep in a bed, and that requires 3 wool. So we're gonna want to collect that. Let's see, we have a pickaxe and a regular axe. Double click to pick up all the sticks. The cactus, the brown beetroot. So you can grow. Does that stack? Yes, it does. You can grow beetroot with these seeds. I'm not particularly a fan of beetroot. I don't know anyone that is. But it is a food source, and it replenishes because you can grow it, and then when it does grow, then you can break it, and you get beetroot to eat, and then more seeds. So it's replenishable. But we're just gonna find something else. Oh wait, we have something else. I got potatoes. Yeah. So in terms of growing food, potatoes are super awesome. All right. So with the bonus chest, we got an axe. If we didn't get an axe, right here again, I'm on the PC version, so I'm just pushing E to open my inventory and close it. The hot bar across here is where all your stuff is. You can push the numbers 1 through 9. So if I push 3, it'll go right to my pickaxe from wherever I'm at. So the numbers 1 through 9 will highlight all that. If you didn't start with a chest, or if it didn't give you an axe, you can just punch stuff. So I'm going to punch this tree, and it's kind of a thing. Everybody says I'm going to go punch a tree. They don't They don't all say that. But it is a thing. So we're going to take this down a little bit. Because dangerous mobs will spawn at night, things like creepers, which everybody hates, things like skeletons and zombies, we want to have some kind of shelter before nighttime. And there are a couple of ways we can do that. One is that we can build. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm holding this log. To place it like I just did, you just right click on it. I can't reach that log. You can only reach up 5 squares, so if I right click, nothing happens. But if I look down and right click here, nothing happens. If I jump and then right click, I'm placing that block. And so now I'm standing one higher. Now I can reach one higher and I can get that log. And apparently I need one more. I'm just holding down the left mouse button on this one. And then we can chop our way back down. Now I do have an axe, so I'm going to use it. See, with a wooden axe, it goes much faster. When we get a stone axe, ooh, a fox, a white fox. Yeah, foxes are cool. When we get a stone axe, it'll be faster still, and then of course iron axe, and so on and so forth. So one of the first things we want to do is get logs. Now, if we open our inventory, we can change the logs into planks. Is that a wolf? Where is it? I heard it growl at me. I know the foxes don't make that. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a baby wolf. The wolf is chasing the fox. Oh, yeah. So pushing E to open this up. The wood planks are used in crafting a lot of the stuff, including a crafting table, which we're going to want. And, of course, we got some more planks right there. So the first thing we craft is going to be a crafting table. What I just did there is I clicked and dragged, so I'm going to double click to pick them all up. I'm going to click, and then I'm holding the mouse button, just drag it around. There we go. This is a crafting table, so if I click here, it'll create it. And then if I put it in my hotbar, I can scroll to it or push number 9, because that's where I put it, and then right-click somewhere on the ground to place it. Ooh, sweet berries. That's cool. Let's go take a look. Come back, dinner. Come back. There we go. Oh, seeds. Seeds, the chicken will follow you if you're holding seeds in your hand like this. That's a picture of me holding my seeds. You can get seeds by breaking grass like this. You break, I don't know, 10 or 12 and you'll end up with seeds like I just did. Okay, so these are sweet berry bushes. If you right click it, it will pick the berries and you can actually eat these as food. If you see right above my hotbar right here, there's the little lamb chop looking things. That's your hunger. 1/2 of the first little meat steak there is gone. That means I'm hungry. And if you hold food in your hand like this and hold down the right mouse button or whatever your use button is, you'll eat it just like that. Now I'm holding the right mouse button down and I'm not eating. And that's because I'm not hungry anymore. So this is the sweet berry bush. You got to click more than once to get it. That's cool. It has thorns, and if you run into it, it hurts you. And if you keep standing on it, you'll get hurt more. So as long as your food bar is all the way full, or now I've got 1/2 of the thing missing there. As long as you've got no more than one full food spot missing, you will regenerate. Which is why I've got my hit points back now. Let's see here. So we want shelter. Okay, so here we have stone. When you chop this up, it will give you cobblestone. This here is coal. We can use that to make things like torches and some other things. So we like coal. Some other things? Do we make things other? Yeah, we can make a campfire, which we really should be doing. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Okay, so one of the ways that we can make shelter is by, like, I got some spruce here, so we can turn that into logs and, I'm sorry, planks, and then use the planks to build a house. It's a little faster, and actually I kind of like this as being a sort of starter spot for my first house. Ooh, and there's iron right there. Got iron here, iron there. That's sweet. I like the view here. There's an island over there, or just different land. There's places to come down into here. Ooh, is that? That's got water in it. At any rate, this is a, oh, see that right there? That's a creeper. You will learn to hate these things. You will learn to hate these things so much. He's gonna explode, but I'm gonna use him to explode where I want. Ugh. I didn't get that down quite soon enough. We all hate creepers. Like, everybody hates creepers. The fact that everyone hates them so badly is why the creeper is, like, the best known mob from Minecraft. Is that a baby zombie? No, he's just far away. It's like a united hatred of creepers. It bonds everybody together. So I'm not regenerating my hit points right now because my food is down 1.5. Oh, it's a polar bear. I don't know the rules behind why these guys get mad, but they will just plain start attacking you sometimes. I know if you get between the mother and a cub, she'll get mad. There's other ways you can make them mad. If you walk up and punch it, it'll try to attack you. So I'm going to eat this berry, sweet berry, and that gives me exactly 1 health. 1 health. That gives me exactly 1 hunger point, I guess. So I'm going to start regenerating. Oh, and now I'm missing 1 full one, so I'm not going to regen anymore. So back to the shelter thing. One way is to chop down a couple of trees, turn it into planks, and build a house. The faster way, and the faster way to get safe, is to actually make your first place in the ground. So I'm going to dig down into the ground right here a little bit. I'm going to use my my wood pickaxe that was given to me in the bonus chest. And we're going to dig down a little bit. Maybe 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. Why not? Oops, I let go too soon. So I'm getting cobblestone by mining this stone. So we want to open this up a little bit. Let's make it 3 high. So your character is 2 blocks high. So if you clean out just these 2 here, you can walk in it. Whoops. You can walk in this little hallway just fine. Having your house be 3 blocks is probably a little better. 3 blocks at a minimum, I should say. Because that way you can jump on top of stuff, I guess. Alright, and let's get this. So that little zoop noise was an Enderman. Those things are a little scary when you don't have armor and when you really don't have a weapon. They don't start out being hostile, so he'll walk right up to me and say hello. Like, actually, hello, in their little language. But if you put your crosshair over their head, like I'm doing to that skeleton right there, they get really mad and they will kill you. Kill you dead. So we just want to clear this out a little bit so we have space. If I had found more sheep, I would be able to make a bed right now. But a bed requires a crafting table and 3 wool and 3 planks. I've got 3 planks, or at least I have the ability to make 3 planks. Each 1 log. I left click to pick up the stack, and then I right clicked once to drop a single. If you right click the stack, it will pick up half the stack. So there's 11, it'll pick up 6 and leave the 5 right there. If I right click this, it'll pick up 3, leaves 3, right click this, it picks up 3. I heard the zombie, so he broke my pickaxe. What a jerk. Pickaxe is not very effective. Right there I was just clicking madly. When you are mining, you're holding down the left mouse button. I don't think this will even drop anything if I'm punching it. It did not. So you can mine that out. You can dig a hole in stone by punching it, but it won't give you cobblestone unless you're doing it with a pickaxe. So we decided that this is going to be a starter house. Stupid creeper. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the crafting table. We'll put it right there, because why not? Now that is placed, and again, I just highlighted it in my hotbar and right-click to place it. Now I'm going to right-click on the table. I'm going to double-click to pick this up. Now we have 9 crafting spots instead of 4. In your regular inventory, you only have 4. So now that we have 9, now you can actually make a bed. You can do things like make this furnace right here. A furnace, you can cook food in it, like these potatoes will become baked potatoes. You get cooked mutton, cooked beef, cooked chicken, so on and so forth. Or we can make a campfire, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a stone sword. I've got sticks and cobblestone, so I can make stuff, make tools. If you click on this, it automatically puts all the stuff in the correct location. Location is everything. So if I move this, you'll see the sword is not over here anymore. Now it is. It's got to be in the correct spot. But in Bedrock Edition, which is what I'm playing on, just clicking here will put it in the right spots for you automatically. If that doesn't stack. Okay, so and then if I left click here, it creates it. I've got 5 of each. It'll become 4 because I just used those, and I'm going to stick it right here. So now I have a weapon. I'm going to push 1 to bring it up. I hear a skeleton walking around somewhere. That's not the one I heard. Oh, there he is right there. These guys have bows. They will shoot you. You want to run up on them. There we go. Oh, and he dropped a bow for me. Nice. Yay. Uh-oh, where's my house? Right here. You want to find some way of marking your house, like soon, just so that you don't get lost. And I'm spending a lot of time talking, and I was running and jumping, so my hunger bar is down a lot. So I'm going to make a stone pickaxe. Again, you click on it here, and it will just put everything into the right spot for you. I'm going to go get some coal real quick, because I know there's a bunch right here. I'm going to hopefully find some that's not being protected by mobs. There we go. I believe mob goes back to the original EverQuest, when they were called mobile units. I don't remember what they were called, but it's short for mobile something or other. And everything is a mob. You got hostile mobs and not hostile mobs. Passive mobs, I think, and neutral mobs. I think there's passive and there's neutral. So the cow that we beat up is a mob. The creepers that we all hate so very, very much are mobs. Zombies, skeletons, they're all mobs. So if you're watching here, you see when I break this coal, a little green orb fell down. That's experience. And right now I'm level 3. Well, that didn't give me any. What a jerk. And the green bar between my items here and that 3 right above the seeds is your experience bar. When that fills up, you gain a level. And levels are used in crafting. Well, not crafting. They're used in enchanting for later when we get an enchant table. But that's a little later on. That's not really new game stuff. Okay. So we like getting some coal early on because we make torches with it and we make a campfire. And right now I am really hungry. So we definitely want to eat something. I think you can eat raw meat, but you can. I don't remember if it makes you sick. I know there are things that you can eat that do make you sick. Like zombie flesh. When you kill zombies, they will usually drop rotten flesh. And you can eat that, but it makes you sick, and so it's like super emergencies only. I think there's actually an achievement for it, and I'm pretty sure that I don't have the achievement. The achievement is for eating zombie flesh just to prevent yourself from starving, because once your food or your hunger bar gets down to a half of food spot, I don't even know what those are called, you'll start taking damage because you're so hungry. You will die from it. And there's an achievement for waiting until you're almost dead and then eating zombie flesh to save yourself, which I think is kind of cool. All right, so, ooh, I've got a lot of coal. Right on. Oh, there's bread. I could totally eat that right now. All right, so I'm down 3.5. Now I'm only down 1. So bread will give you 2.5 hunger. I could eat the potato by itself, and that would give me some. We use sticks a lot. I actually will carry sticks and coal on me like all the time, except I'm gonna start carrying logs, because you can turn a log into sticks and you can turn a log into other things. So when I'm playing, I'm going to start carrying a stack of logs and a stack of coal. Most things, if they stack at all, will stack to 64. So all these things here will stack to 64. So if I get a 65 cobblestone, there will be a stack of 64 and then a stack of just 1, like this. Okay, so here in the crafting window, I've got it set to craftable. You can click over here and it says all. This will list everything that you can craft. Everything. So if you have a question about what you need in order to craft something like this cyan candle right here, if you click on it, it'll show you, oh, you need a regular candle and you need cyan dye. Well, where's the regular candle? Oh, there it is. That means honeycomb and string. Oh, that makes sense. Honeycomb is wax, and yeah, so if I have those two things, then I can make candles. And candles are pretty cool. They're a recent addition. Ooh, pumpkin pie. Actually, there might be more than those 3. There's not. Clicking on amethyst block here, it's showing 4 amethyst shards, but it's actually 9. So I would have to right-click on the crafting table, and then it'll show me. So I need 6 polished blackstone bricks in order to make 6 polished blackstone brick wall. So you've got to have 6 to do it, but then you get 1 for 1, which is kind of nice. What do I need? I need a campfire. Let's turn this back to craftable. I normally keep this on craftable because it shows what I want to make, and that's it. I do definitely want some torches, but first, where's my, oh, there it is. Okay, so there's my campfire. It's red, so I can't make it. So let's click on it and see what I'm missing. Oh, I'm missing a stick. I need 1 more stick. So 3 logs, 3 sticks, and a coal will give me a campfire. Definitely want it, so let's, I don't know why I did that. Here we go, we're back in the table. I'm going to click on this. So you can see that each 1 log will give you 4 wood planks. Now if I hold shift and click right here, the entire stack will craft and I'll have all 44 of them at once. I don't really want to craft all of those into planks, so I'm just going to click over here once and pick it up. If I click once and then click again, I now have a stack of 8 because it created 4 planks each time I clicked. So I'll put it here and I'll have 12. Now if I click on sticks, I can either click over here and get 4 at a time, or I can hold down shift here and get all 24. I'm going to get all 24 because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it. So I'm going to hold shift and click. There it is. They just added to these and now I have 26 total. And now I can build a campfire. I can actually build 2, but I only need 1. So I'm going to click here and then I'm going to just stick it right there. Alright, so now that the campfire is in my hotbar, I can put it on the ground and right click, and there it is. Yay! And it'll just burn forever or until you right click it with a shovel, which will put it out. So what I want to do is cook my food so that I can eat it. I'm getting kind of hungry. What I just did there is I'm holding down shift and clicking, and it will move down to the hotbar, or if it's in the hotbar, it'll move it up into your inventory. In both cases to the first available space. So I have these 3 spots. Shift clicking will fill up this one and then this one and then that one, just like this. So I'm holding this beef. You can walk up to your campfire and right click, and you can put up to 4 pieces of food on the campfire. And after a short time they will cook and they will pop off of the campfire and you can put more on there. Having a campfire early game is great because it gives you a way of cooking all your food. I can build a furnace, and I will. In fact, let's build one right now. There's the furnace. Clicking over here shows me I need 8 cobblestone. And I click once. These things will stack. You can see that it's got a 4 there. So if I were to hold shift, it would go through all of my cobblestone and give me 5 total furnaces. So that cooked beef just hit my inventory. There's more right there. And now I can right click with the mutton here, throw that on the campfire. I now have a cooked chicken and some beef. Alright, so here's my furnace. I'm going to put that over here. Oh, that's copper. You'll get a feel for what all these things are as you play. And I'm pretty sure I can get copper with a stone pickaxe. Copper is a building block just like cobblestone or pretty much everything else that you find. I'm not particularly interested in copper, certainly not right now. So I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to leave it there. Alright, so we're just making the little house here a little bit bigger. We'll go back 2 more and call it good for now. And again, all I'm doing is just holding down the left mouse button. I'm actually just holding it down the entire time and then moving my mouse around as soon as the piece is dug out. And then, whoa, just kidding, I let go. Now, if you get that mostly broken and then let go before it actually breaks, it starts all the way over. Which really is no big deal, and unless you're doing something that takes forever to mine, like if you're mining out obsidian, for instance, that takes a while. So if you accidentally move on or move your mouse like that, trying to go from one spot to the next, and you go too fast, you're going to have to start over. Kind of annoying. We need to eat food. Okay, so now that I'm no longer hungry, I'll finish regenerating. We can move those there. I have a certain setup that I like to use for my hotbar. New players will, of course, figure out what works for them. My setup looks like this. My first 3 spots are always a sword, a bow, and a pickaxe, I should say. And then after that... Oh my goodness, Coraline, are you sure? You know normal people are sleeping right now. Why are you being so roofy? How come? So those 3 spots are always my sword, my bow, and my pickaxe. And then whatever tool I'm using besides the pickaxe, I have here. Or I'm putting my torches there. And we do want torches. So let's make some of those. Ooh, wow, 92. So I can make up to 92. I have enough sticks, I have enough coal that I can make 92. If you click here, it'll show you just need a stick and a coal, and that's a torch. If you hold shift, it won't do all 92. It'll go up to a stack. So holding shift will give me 64 of them, which popped up into my hotbar here, and then the other 28 that I can make. Hi, Coraline. If I shift click again, it'll give me all 28 of those, which right now I really don't need that many. We do want some torches. In fact, I'm going to put a torch in here in both corners to keep it lit up. As long as you have light, there's actually light levels, but we don't need to go into that right now. As long as you've got things lit up, the hostile mobs won't spawn. And we definitely want that in here. So that monsters aren't spawning in our house while we're gone. I should actually make this stairway go out just a little farther, so that the stairs aren't coming directly into the door. There we go. Alright, so here's our little house here. Yeah, definitely jump down and take lots of damage. So it's open right now. We don't necessarily want that. We want to have a door. Except there is no door here. Oh. A smoker is a furnace with these 4 logs here. A smoker does not smelt things like iron or copper. It only does food, but it does it twice as fast. A furnace will smelt anything that can be smelted. So it'll do the food. You can cook your food in it like that, your potatoes. And it will also melt your copper, your iron, and such. You can turn sand into glass using it, so on and so forth. It can do everything. And then there's also a blast furnace. The blast furnace only does your metals and your like sand into glass, and it won't do food. But again, it does it twice as fast. But for now, furnace is fine. I used the campfire because that way I used a single piece of coal on the campfire itself, and then I can cook an unlimited amount of food on the campfire without going through more coal. I got lucky. I spawned in this area with a bunch of coal. Oh, look, there's more. A bunch of coal just laying around on the ground. All I had to do was pick it up. So I got lucky, but you don't always spawn in areas like this. So coal can be a little... Oh, look, there's more. A little harder to find. Wait, that's the same one. My mouse sensitivity is up again. Oh, yeah, the iron. I got to get that. Iron you can get with stone pickaxe, which is great because the next thing past the stone pickaxe is an iron pickaxe. So if you had to have iron to get iron, that would be silly. Alright. I would love to have my house marked. We can see the light coming out. It's great. I'm going to make 4 planks. And then I'm going to make a little pillar right here. Just jump, right click, jump, right click, jump, right click. And then I'm going to put a torch right here. So this will help mark my house. So if I'm somewhere relatively close, I'll be able to see the pillar and know that that's where my house is. I built it 4 high, so I'm going to take damage when I fall off. Ooh. If I have cobblestone in my hand and I right click just before I hit the ground, I might not take damage. Yay, I did it. Cool. Oh, I totally forgot to go get more wool. Ugh. I'm going to actually turn all 16, or all 4 of those into 16 of these. So hold shift and click. There they are. Now I can do doors. Now the problem with doors is it costs 6 of these planks and you get 3 doors. And you almost never need 3 doors at the beginning. So I need to fix my mouse sensitivity. If you right click from in here, your door is flush with your the inside. I probably shouldn't be using the pickaxe. I should be using a regular axe because it's wood, so it'll chop faster. Or if you right click from out here, then it'll be flush to this side of the block. So whichever one you think looks better is where you can put your door. I believe if the door is on that side, zombies can't break in. I think. That might not even be true anymore. It might not be exact. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm going to put it on this side anyway, just in case it's still true. I don't know that zombies can even break it in normal mode. I'm just plugging that hole so that I can, yeah, not have it open. I'm going to take this back out, actually, because I think that I should have 3 high all the way. Not sure how I stopped doing 3 high. Oh no. Okay, no problem. We'll just make another one. Right click. Okay, so it shows 3 stone pickaxes because I can make 3, but they don't stack. So if I hold shift and click, it won't make 60 of them, or 3 of them in this case. It'll just make the 1, and that's because they don't stack. So shift click will give either a full stack, or all that you can make if it's less than a full stack, or just a single if they don't stack. Oh yeah, I need to get my iron, so let's get my furnace planted somewhere. We'll go over there with it. I changed my mind. We'll go right there with it. So let's get iron in there. Yay! Oh, there's fire flame things right here, but there's nothing here. You can burn a lot of stuff for fuel. I could actually take that wooden axe and throw it in there. You know what? I'm going to. Yay! Wooden tools don't last very long, so I probably won't get all 4 out of that. I might only get 1. In fact, for sure, I'm not going to get more than 1. Yay, I have 1 iron. You can burn sticks. You can burn spruce wood planks. Well, any wood planks. or coal. Coal works really well. I'm going to use a plank. I'm just going to right click to use one. I think one is going to be enough for the other three of those. Maybe not. It might be just one per item. I'm going to right click one more in there. Looks like you can get 3 items with 2 planks, so I should be able to get both of those. Yeah, we're good. So I needed 2 planks in order to get 3 iron smelted. Yay! I'm going to right click and put that in there. So now I've got something. 1 coal lasts long enough to smelt 8 items. But if you put in 5 items and then after they're done, you take them out and then put in 3 more, that time to take this out and put something different in there will take up enough time that you won't be able to do 8. You'll only get 7 out of it. But realistically, you're probably not going to be in a place where you really have to watch your coal consumption like that. Okay, so I'm starting to get a bunch of stuff. So at this point, we should probably start thinking about storage. And that's where we want to have a chest. I can only make 1 because that's all the wood that I have. Now you can do regular chests and you can do double chests. If I had more wood and I could make a second chest, I could put it down here and it would join together with this one, and right clicking either side of it would open it and you would have twice this much storage space. We're going to put our food in there. Actually, we're going to put anything in there that might be junk. That weird noise we just heard is a drowned. It's a zombie who's been in water and so he's drowned. Yeah, that noise. We can leave that there. And this there too, because why not? Oh, it's nighttime. So the drown is probably in the water, because that's where we normally have something that is drowned. I'm looking for him because the drown can drop tridents, and tridents are a pretty decent weapon, and we need them for various crafting things that we do. Holding jump, or spacebar in this case, is how you swim. Actually, if you get in the water and hit control or your sprint, you see my my little character popped up in the upper left corner there. That's actually swimming, and swimming is faster than holding down the spacebar. Yay, I found a way up. This here is diorite. I really like it. It's a nice building block. That's a creeper, and creepers suck. Come over here. Oh, run away! Oh, crap. I did this with the first creeper, but I forgot to point out that I was doing it. If you get close enough to the creeper that it starts to blow up, and then drop down, let's say there's a creeper right here. If you drop down a block like this dirt between you and this absorbs most of the explosion, and you'll take relatively little damage. So having some block on you when you're going against a creeper is a great idea. I'm going to take this dirt just because I want to have a tree farm. I mean, it's not really a farm. It is, but it's not, depending on your point of view. It's a tree farm. So I want to be able to grow my trees in a spot and then just harvest them whenever I feel like it. I like the spruce because the spruce is one of the trees that you can grow in a 2x2. He's right here somewhere. Oh, he's in here. Yep, there they are. That guy does not have a trident, neither does that guy. Those are the drowned. They're drowned zombies. That guy has a shovel, though. I should get that shovel. Can I get back out? I'm going to have to mine in order to get out. Just in case I need to run away in a hurry, I'm going to mine on my way down so that I can get out if I need to be in a hurry. You can only jump up 1 square at a time, so. Alright, I'm holding shift. Again, you can see my character up there in the upper left-hand corner. That means I'm doing something other than walking. Shift is a crouch. The animation is more like I'm just bending over a little bit. But when you're crouching, you go slower, you don't make noise, and you can walk right up against the edge, and I'm not falling in the water, and that's because I'm crouching. Huh, he dropped copper. That's cool. Ow! Ow! Zombies, when they're in daylight, will burn, but the water puts them out. I am really taking a lot of damage. I don't have any idea why that guy forgot where I was. I should not be attacking that guy. I'm like a one-hit kill. Alright, I'm going to hurry up and eat some food. That gets my health bar back, or my food bar back full. Why is he not pursuing me? That's really weird. Oh, there he goes. So now I'm going to regen. And then he forgot where I was. That is really weird. Or maybe he's not chasing because sunlight? I don't know. Oh, look, he dropped all kinds of his armor. So if a zombie appears in, say, full gold armor, they have a chance at dropping any of it, or all of it, or some of it. This guy dropped the chest plate and the helmet, which is really cool. And, of course, the shovel. And it's fully repaired even. That's pretty sweet. There's no real purpose for the rotten flesh other than you can sell it to a cleric villager, and we'll get to villagers later. You can sell it to a cleric villager for emeralds. Alright, so there's our first couple of days anyway. Ideally, you just right-click to use stuff. Right-click that, right-click this, right-click that, so on and so forth, right-click that. Ideally, we would have been out looking for sheep in order to get more wool, in order to be able to make a bed, so that we have a respawn point here, so that phantoms don't spawn to get us, and so that we can skip the night. We'll get to that later. I think this is probably a long enough intro to new players playing Minecraft. So we'll go ahead and cut the video here. But getting wool for a bed is definitely a next step. Getting more trees is a next step. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and plant my little 2x2. We can put that there, why not? Of my tree, so we can see what that looks like real quick. Generally, you want to keep your door closed. You can make a pressure plate. We'll talk about that in a future version of this, so that the door closes behind you automatically when you leave. Oops. Ah! I am not OCD, I promise. Okay, so actually anywhere in here is good. Is that the creeper hole? It looks kind of like one. I don't think it is. No, because that's a creeper hole. Anyway, we can't plant a tree on stone. It just doesn't grow. Weird how that works. So we need dirt. And I could put a single tree like this. That's a spruce, which is what all of those trees are. And it would grow. Or you make this little 4-spot with 2x2, and the whole thing will grow. And it will be a really large tree. I got a bone somewhere. I must put it in my chest. I just hit Control to run because I love sprinting everywhere. Okay, so here's a bone. The skeleton that we beat up dropped it. You can turn a bone into bone meal. See, here's your bone meal right here. I'm just going to hold shift. 1 bone makes 3 bone meal. And you can bone meal stuff like these trees, and it makes them grow faster. And the 3 bone meal will probably grow them up. It might not, but it'll greatly reduce the amount of time that we have to wait. So right click. Oh, I didn't do it. So as long as the space above these trees is reasonably open, they will grow. If there is another 2x2 like right here, and it's got a jungle tree, and the jungle tree has a branch that grows over into this space, then it won't grow. These won't grow. Even if you give them like 30 bone meal, they won't grow. So I like to space these out a little bit. But the spruce will never have branches. They always grow straight up. So I could put with just a 1 gap and do another 2x2 right here. Spruce here, and they will always grow. If you have, well, maybe as few as 3 of these, the 2x2s, and you can either do spruce or the jungle trees. If you've got as few as 3 of these things, you will have effectively limitless wood, because you chop this tree down after it grows, you replant the saplings, and then you chop down this one, replant the saplings, go on to your third one and chop it down and replant the saplings. By the time you've done that, this one here has already grown up. So you have effectively unlimited wood with as few as 3 of these spots. I normally like to do 4 or 5, just depending on whether or not I think I'm going to have big streaks, or whether I'm going to be able to access spruce and jungle wood. The jungle biome is a warm biome, which means it won't spawn next to this, which is a cold one. Now, this looks like just a little slice because it goes through here, and there's a warm biome on this side, and there's a, actually this isn't a warm biome, that's cold right there. Oh yeah, but there's a non-ice biome, and then over there there's another non-ice biome. It looks like that's a taiga, which is what this is. This is a snowy taiga, but it looks like those are spruce. Those right there could be oak trees. That might be just a regular forest right there. We'll have to go explore. Oh, it grew up. Oh, that's right, because I hit it with the bone meal, so we didn't have to wait as long. So there it is. That's the 2x2 spruce. There are actually a couple of varieties, but that's the standard one. And as you can see, that's a very tall tree. That is a lot of spruce. That one tree will put out more than a stack of logs, which of course turns into 4 stacks of planks. So when you're building larger projects, this is awesome. When you get around to actually building a house above ground as opposed to living in a hole, which is what we're doing right now, having a couple of those going at the same time is a great idea. So the saplings, which I planted to get this tree, saplings will drop from the leaves. Let's break some of the leaves and see if we can get one to drop here. Oh yeah, there's one right there. So there's my sapling. I need 4 of these to be able to plant another 2x2. Oak and dark oak will drop saplings from the leaves, but they will also drop apples, because I guess there is no apple tree, so they assigned it to the oak instead. Works for me. Alright, so I don't have 4. I'm actually going to chop this down real quick, and then we'll end the tutorial. We'll end the introduction, I guess. Whoa, get out of the fire. Okay, so I'll eventually put myself out, but I'm taking damage in the meantime. I'm really good at jumping in fires. I should probably make some fence posts here and put it around it so that I don't do that. Okay, I'm going to hold shift to make a stone axe. Stick it there. Those things can go in here. Eventually I'll end up with more double chests. I'll end up with like 5 or 6 or something. I'll probably line it across the back wall here and put my bed here or something. And then I'll get sorted out a little better. I am almost out of food already. That is a tragedy. I should have eaten that one to free up some space. Anyway, when you have a 2x2 tree like this, whoops. It's almost nighttime and I still can't skip the night because I keep forgetting to go find sheep. The easiest way to chop this down is to make a little staircase out of it. So you pick a corner, whichever one, you chop 3 wood. You jump up, pick a direction, doesn't matter, but stay in the same direction. Chop 3. Jump up, turn, in this case, turn to the left. Chop 3, jump up, turn again, chop 3, jump up, chop 3, jump up. So what we're doing is we're making a staircase. And you can actually dig your way down into the ground in doing this as well. If you're going really deep, it used to be Y level 0 was absolute bottom of the world, but now that's Y level negative 60. It might be 64 or 61 or 62. Probably 64. It could just plain be 60 though. I think it is actually. Oh, I must be at the top. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not at the top, but I chopped that block right there. Okay, so no problem. I'm just gonna put it back. I need a step to be right here. Because I was looking at the side of that leaf, the log is backwards instead of up and straight up and down. Some of the blocks are directional like that, so you can place them in whatever direction you want. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Jump up, turn around. 1, 2, and 3. Whoops. 3. Jump up, turn around. 1, 2, and 3. I'm used to iron tools, and the stone tools take slightly longer, so I will sometimes start jumping before it's time. Okay, we're almost at the top now. And I recognize that just because the smaller group of leaves here. So at this point we can just finish chopping. One corner will always be higher. I think it's the northwest. Pretty sure that's how that works. Now, chopping the leaves will lower your durability. If you look at my axe there, I've got like half the bar left. It's kind of a brownish color now. If I hold down the left mouse button and break these leaves, you see how the axe jumped up like that, and that shows that I'm losing durability. But if you use something that doesn't have durability, like these torches, and use the torch to break the leaves, then you're not losing durability on your tools. And realistically, that's not a real big concern. I mean, I have lots of wood laying around. I've got stone for the taking. I can just crank out stone axes like you wouldn't believe. So I really don't need to watch my durability that much. I'm just kind of that kind of player, I guess. I keep track of stuff. So now you just carve your way down. I am holding shift and then moving into the middle here, and then I'll just point at this one here, chop it. When it breaks, turn to the next one and just chop your way down. And that's the easiest way to take the double trees. Oh, I only have 2, 3. In order to replant this, I need 4. In order to plant another one, I need 8. And really, because I'm trying to get out of this video, we're gonna not get 8. I'll just get to 4, I'll replant it. We'll go in the house where it's safe, and we'll log out and stop the video. So the dirt has become something different. What is it? It's not mycelium, that's the other one. I forget what it's called. So the leaves, when they're not connected to wood, will decay on their own. So even though I planted the 4, I used up the 4 that I had. Now I already have 5 more. And with the spruce, realistically, once you start chopping these a lot, I heard something. Ooh, that's a special skeleton right there. They hit you with slowness arrows. What are they called? A husk? No, that's the zombie in the desert. I forget what they're called offhand. Oh yeah, so after you've been chopping these for a little while, you won't even need to actively break the leaves. You can just chop down the tree and move on to the next one. And by then, enough of the saplings will have fallen down on their own. Stupid, whatever that is, creeper. That you can just walk around and pick them all up, and you're good to go. Because I only have 2 saplings, I'm not going to plant this 3rd spot. Because if I put down 2, then one of them will grow up as a single. I keep thinking I'm hearing the creeper. Jerk. Oh, there we go. Now I have 4 or more. So now I can plant this 3rd one. I'm just right-clicking on the dirt. There we go. And now I've got 3. Yay. Alright, so here we go. It's fairly productive first couple of days. We got some trees whenever we want them, essentially. We still don't have a bed because I haven't been out looking for sheep. But we got a campfire, a little bit of a chest. Oh yeah, so we got a full stack plus 21. That's a lot. That's 85 wood from that one tree. That's awesome, and that means that we can make about 5 stacks of the planks. It takes 8 planks to make a chest. So I'm gonna do 24. That'll give me 3 chests. I'm just gonna hold shift and click. When I did that, a bunch of this stuff turned red. It's because the stuff that used to be there required planks. And when I made the chest, it used up all my planks. Let's move this down here. So now when I put a chest here, it joins in with that one, and now we have more space. So that top half there is the chest on the left, the bottom half is the chest on the right. And you can put another one right here. There we go. Now we have a couple of chests. And we're good to go. Throw a bed over here or there, probably right here. Actually, I'm going to move that into the corner. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But there we go. We are off to a productive start to a new game. Not bad for an hour.